What if a love letter from your past came back to rewrite your present? What if the perfect relationship wasn't so perfect after all? Welcome to the world of teenage romance, secret letters, and unexpected love triangles. To All the Boys, P.S. I Still Love You is the highly anticipated sequel to the hit Netflix film To All the Boys I've Loved Before. Released on February 12, 2020, this movie takes Lara Jean on a journey of love, doubt, and self-discovery like never before. So, should you root for Peter Kavinsky or John Ambrose? And does this sequel live up to the first film? Stick around till the end to find out. Before we dive in, welcome to Movies Review. If you love movie breakdowns, reviews, and hidden details, make sure to subscribe for us and hit the notification bell so you never miss out. Now, let's jump into the world of To All the Boys, P.S. I Still Love You. Lara Jean Covey and Peter Kavinsky are finally together. After all the drama of secret love letters in To All the Boys I've Loved Before, they're now officially a couple. But, as we all know, love stories don't end with a kiss. They get more complicated. Lara Jean is thrilled to be with Peter, but doubts start creeping in. Is she really enough for him? Can their relationship survive outside the dreamy romance she always imagined? Just when things seem perfect, an unexpected letter arrives. It's from John Ambrose McLaren, another recipient of her past love letters. Unlike Peter, who was always confident and popular, John Ambrose is thoughtful, kind, and deeply nostalgic. He reminds Lara Jean of a different version of herself, a girl who once believed in childhood love before Peter Kavinsky ever became a possibility. As fate would have it, Lara Jean volunteers at Bellevue Retirement Home, where she meets John Ambrose again. Their reunion is like something out of a novel, full of awkwardness, nostalgia, and unspoken emotions. Slowly, they reconnect over old memories and the reality of what could have been. Unlike Peter, John Ambrose doesn't come with the baggage of high school drama. There's no ex-girlfriend in the background, no expectations, just a boy who genuinely likes her for who she is. But love is never that simple. Lara Jean finds herself caught in a web of emotions. She loves Peter, but there's something about John Ambrose that feels safe and familiar. The more time she spends at Bellevue, the more she questions what she truly wants. Peter, on the other hand, starts feeling the pressure. He can sense Lara Jean pulling away, and his lingering connection to his ex, Jen, only makes things worse. As the love triangle intensifies, Lara Jean is forced to face the hardest question of all. Is love about passion and excitement, or comfort and understanding? And in the end, who does she really belong with? The answer isn't easy, and that's what makes To All the Boys, P.S. I Still Love You such a compelling sequel. It's not just a simple love story, it's a journey of self-discovery, heartbreak, and the messy, unpredictable nature of young love. Love triangles aren't just about choosing between two people, they're about understanding oneself. And in To All the Boys, P.S. I Still Love You, Lara Jean finds herself facing a battle between her heart and her mind. Lara Jean Covey, navigating love and self-doubt. Lara Jean has always been a dreamer, someone who believed in the magic of romance. But now that she's living the relationship she once fantasized about, she starts realizing that reality isn't always perfect. She struggles with insecurities, wondering if she's truly the right girl for Peter. He's confident, charming, and well-loved, while she's still figuring things out. She wonders, does Peter miss the effortless connection he had with Jen? Will she always feel like the girl who got lucky, rather than the girl Peter truly belongs with? Her rekindled friendship with John Ambrose only complicates things. Unlike Peter, he makes her feel seen in a different way. He understands her quiet, introspective side. He's not just a fleeting crush from the past, he represents an alternate path. One where love isn't loud and overwhelming, but gentle and reassuring. Through this emotional conflict, Lara Jean is forced to grow. She learns that love isn't just about choosing the perfect guy, it's about understanding what she truly wants. Peter Kavinsky, The Weight of Expectations. Peter may seem like the perfect boyfriend on the surface, but even he isn't immune to insecurities. He loves Lara Jean, but his past relationship with Jen casts a long shadow. Jen knows him in ways Lara Jean doesn't, and that familiarity makes things complicated. He finds himself torn between his past and present, trying to reassure Lara Jean while struggling with his own emotions. Peter's character is interesting because, for the first time, we see cracks in his confidence. He's used to being the one everyone wants, but now he's scared of losing Lara Jean. The moments where he lets his guard down, when he admits his fears and fights for their relationship, make him feel more real. He's not just the perfect boyfriend. He's someone trying to hold on to love while navigating the messy emotions that come with it. John Ambrose McLaren, The Alternative Love Story. John Ambrose is the wild card in this story. He's charming, intelligent, and everything a romantic hero should be. Unlike Peter, he doesn't come with drama or baggage. He and Lara Jean have an easy, natural connection, one built on childhood memories and mutual admiration. But John Ambrose isn't just there to create tension, he serves a deeper purpose. He represents the idea that love isn't always about the grand, cinematic moments. Sometimes it's about the quiet, meaningful ones. He makes Lara Jean question whether the love she has with Peter is truly the best for her, or if she's holding on to it out of fear of change. Ultimately, the film doesn't paint John Ambrose as a villain or a second-best option. He's a great guy, but sometimes love isn't just about who's better on paper, it's about who feels right in your heart. At its core, To All the Boys, P.S. I Still Love You is more than just a love story. It's a film that explores deeper themes of young love, trust, and self-discovery, making it relatable to anyone who has ever felt unsure in a relationship. Lara Jean has always been a romantic at heart. In the first movie, her love life was all about daydreams and letter writing. But now she's in a real relationship, and she's realizing that love isn't always like the stories she imagined. There's uncertainty, jealousy, and moments where she questions everything. This theme highlights the struggles of young love, how it's exciting yet terrifying, fulfilling yet full of doubts. Her love for Peter isn't like the ones she read about in books. It's real, and with real love comes challenges. The film asks an important question. Does love have to be perfect, or is it about choosing to stay even when it's hard? One of the biggest conflicts in the film comes from trust issues, both in Lara Jean's relationship with Peter and in her own feelings. She struggles with the idea that Peter had a deep history with General. Even though Peter has chosen her, she can't shake the feeling that she'll never fully measure up. Meanwhile, Peter also has his own insecurities. He can see that Lara Jean is drawn to John Ambrose. He feels like he has to prove himself, and for the first time, he's not sure if being Peter Kavinsky is enough. This theme is important because it reflects what so many real-life relationships go through. Trust isn't just about believing your partner, it's also about believing that you're enough. Beyond romance, To All the Boys, P.S. I Still Love You is a story about self-discovery. Lara Jean doesn't just have to choose between Peter and John Ambrose, she has to figure out who she is. Does she want the exciting, larger-than-life love story with Peter? Or does she want the safe, steady companionship of John Ambrose? Or maybe what she really needs isn't a love story at all, but time to understand herself. This theme makes the film more than just another romantic comedy. It's a story about growing up, learning from experiences, and understanding that love is as much about knowing yourself as it is about knowing another person. A great story needs great actors to bring it to life. And To All the Boys, P.S. I Still Love You delivers on that front. Lana Condor's performance as Lara Jean is once again the heart of the movie. She perfectly captures the awkwardness, excitement, and self-doubt that come with being young and in love. What makes her performance stand out is how natural it feels. Lara Jean isn't a perfect character. She makes mistakes, she overthinks, and she struggles with emotions. But Lana makes every moment feel real. Whether she's nervously rereading John Ambrose's letter or feeling overwhelmed at a school dance with Peter, her expressions tell the story without needing extra words. She doesn't play Lara Jean as a typical quirky rom-com girl. She plays her as a real person, making it easy for the audience to connect with her. Noah Centineo had already won hearts in the first film, but this time he gets to show more depth. In P.S. I Still Love You, Peter isn't just the cool, charming boyfriend, he's someone dealing with his own fears and emotions. One of his best moments is when he admits that he's afraid Lara Jean will leave him for John Ambrose. For a guy who has always seemed so confident, this moment of vulnerability makes him more complex. He's not perfect, and that's what makes him interesting. Jordan Fisher's portrayal of John Ambrose brings a different kind of charm to the movie. He's not trying to compete with Peter, he's just being himself, and that's what makes him a compelling character. His chemistry with Lana Condor is subtle but effective. Instead of grand, dramatic moments, their connection builds through small, meaningful interactions, conversations, shared memories, and quiet glances. Jordan brings a warmth to the role that makes it easy to understand why Lara Jean is torn between the two boys. This movie marks Michael Fimognari's directorial debut, and he does a great job maintaining the heart of the series. He balances the emotional depth with light-hearted, charming moments, making sure the movie never feels too heavy or too superficial. Fimognari also plays with visual storytelling. Lara Jean's changing emotions are reflected in colors, lighting, and camera angles. The scenes with Peter are brighter and more energetic, while the moments with John Ambrose feel softer and dreamlike. This subtle contrast helps to visually reinforce Lara Jean's internal conflict. A good romantic film isn't just about the story, it's about how it feels. To All the Boys, P.S. I Still Love You creates a world that pulls the audience into Lara Jean's emotions, and a lot of that is thanks to its cinematography and soundtrack. One of the most striking aspects of the film is its use of color and design. Every scene is carefully composed to reflect Lara Jean's emotions. Her bedroom is filled with warm, pastel tones, giving a cozy and personal feel. The Bellevue retirement home has a nostalgic, almost fairy tale-like atmosphere, which matches the dreamy, uncertain nature of her time with John Ambrose. Meanwhile, the school scenes feel more energetic and alive, capturing the fast-paced, sometimes overwhelming nature of teenage relationships. This careful attention to visual storytelling helps enhance the emotional impact of every moment. The soundtrack of P.S. I Still Love You plays a huge role in setting the mood. From soft, dreamy love songs to upbeat, youthful tracks, the music helps guide the audience through Lara Jean's journey. Songs like Moral of the Story by Ash add a bittersweet touch to the film's emotional moments, while more playful tracks bring in the fun, light-hearted energy that keeps the movie from feeling too dramatic. The music choices feel personal, almost like they were handpicked from Lara Jean's own playlist, making them resonate even more with the audience. To All the Boys, P.S. I Still Love You isn't just a sequel, it's an evolution of Lara Jean's story. It dives deeper into the complexities of love, trust, and self-discovery, making it more than just another teen romance. The performances, direction, cinematography, and soundtrack all work together to create an experience that is emotional, relatable, and visually stunning. It's a film that captures the essence of young love, not just the fairy tale moments, but also the doubts, insecurities, and tough choices that come with it. So, does the film live up to the first one? That depends on what you're looking for. If you loved the dreamy, light-hearted charm of the first movie, this sequel might feel a bit more bittersweet. But if you're someone who enjoys seeing characters grow, relationships tested, and emotions explored in a real and meaningful way, P.S. I Still Love You is definitely worth watching. What do you think? Did Lara Jean make the right choice? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a review. Thanks for watching Movies Review. Until next time.